In this video we're going to be covering everything in relation to Venom in Marvel Rivals and covering all of his abilities with every name of his ability including his ultimate. And will he be any good? So it's going to be an interesting one, make sure you subscribe for more. So let's get into his biography. So when Spider-Man rejected a symbiotic alien that had once been believed to be a mere costume, the creature formed a new bond with a man who shared its disdain for Peter Parker. Together the symbiote and Eddie Brock became the lethal protector known as Venom. So this biography is just a basic overview of Venom and a little bit of his background just to the character itself, not necessarily in relation to Marvel Rivals itself, but just a bit of a background if you're unfamiliar with Venom. And I guess it's nice to get that, just because, you know, we don't know exactly where everyone's coming from playing this game. However, this part of the biography is linked to the actual game itself and the story. So whilst displaced in time and fighting in the occult wars, Venom glimpsed a horrific future awaiting this timeline. To prevent that future from happening, Venom knows he only has two options: kill the Dark Lord Null or imprison him on Clintar and take his throne. So that's a bit of linked into the actual story itself, and I think that's going to be really interesting. I'm going to make a full video on the current story of Marvel Rivals, so if you want to see that, please comment down below, and also while you're at it, comment down below on which character you want me to cover next and I'll make a video on it. So moving on from his biography, we're actually going to move into his abilities, and the first ability coming up is one I was actually shown that's got a bit of gameplay. So it's actually him jumping onto the wall, and this ability is called Alien Biology. So so if you're on PC, it's press space to wall crawl and click to sprint up the wall. So if you jump onto the wall, then you'll obviously attach, and then if you click you'll sprint up it, similar to how it works with like Black Panther, and I believe the same with Spider-Man. So very simple ability. Moving on to the next one is Venom Swing. So launch webbing forward, allowing for a singular swing in the desired direction. So it's just showing that his swing is just, you know, it's just a simple part of his movement. I think it would just be like a jump in the air and just a click, I believe, or it will be, you know, it'll be on the screen. So moving on to the next abilities, we don't actually have any gameplay for them, but it's Dark Predation. Unleash tentacles forward to attack enemies, and frenzied arrival, dash to the target location from a certain height. Upon landing, damage nearby enemies, knocking them back towards the landing point. So again, I think this one's going to be quite interesting. Unleash tentacles forward to attack enemies, that one will just be probably like a quick attack, a couple of seconds. And frenzied arrival, from a certain height, it probably while you're swinging you can do that one, so you can damage nearby enemies around and knock them back as well, which is quite good for just backing up those enemies on the point. Moving on to the next ones, we've got Cellular Corrosion. Unleash tentacles to slow enemies within reach. Enemies unable to break free in time will suffer damage. And Symbiotic Resilience is generate bonus health against damage. The lower Venom's health is, the greater the bonus health generated. So Cellular Corrosion is a good slow ability which will slow your enemies, and if they can't actually, like, I guess, destroy anything that they've got on them, maybe by meleeing or shooting, then they'll actually get some damage. And the Symbiotic Resilience just means, you know, the lower your health is with Venom, if you're attacking people, you're going to get a greater bonus health back. So I think that's a really interesting ability. So moving on to is actually a team up combo with Penny Parker and Peter Parker. You can see that Venom's on the left there, and he's actually like providing some symbiote to Peter Parker and Penny Parker, and they're just being able to just put on so much damage to the enemies, but it's also knocking them back. Like, it's coming from Venom, but it's also knocking them back as well. I think that's a crazy ability, having them around. I really feel like you could clear out some of the enemy teams with this, because I mean, just having everyone close like that is going to be a demolition. So moving on to his ultimate ability, and I believe we do see this in the gameplay, it's called Feast of the Abyss. So burrow underground for free movement. After a duration, or by pressing left click to devour enemies, and you get a bonus health. So it's actually here where he goes underground and he comes out. we don't get much more than that, but it will be interesting to see how much further he can go on and how long he stays underground for. You can see a little bit like the little timer in the middle. But yeah guys, that's everything. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, and let me know what else you want to see in the channel in regards to Marvel Rivals. But guys, I've been Az, you guys have been awesome. I hope you did enjoy this video. Please let me know if I missed anything down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.